Hello and welcome to Nanoka Okure, the only news show bold enough to bring you old Japan news that's done. Last Thursday, August 6th, was the 70th anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. As always, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe attended ceremonies in Hiroshima, but most people there were not happy to see him. If you want to get the full story as to why people weren't very happy to see the Prime Minister, check out our video from 3 weeks ago. It's pretty good. Too long didn't watch, Abe is enabling Japan's military to fight on foreign soil for the first time since World War II. And everyone is pissed. This, of course, includes the survivors of the atomic bomb, referred to collectively as the hibakusha. The hibakusha speak directly to the Prime Minister every year. Last year, they openly expressed their disapproval of Abe's reinterpretation of Japan's pacifist constitution to allow laws enabling the military to fight on foreign soil. This year, they expressed their disapproval of Abe submitting a bill to enable the military to fight on foreign soil. Next year, they'll probably express disapproval of the military fighting on foreign soil. Representatives from 7 hibakusha groups got together to tell Abe how they felt about his security legislation. They did so verbally and by handing him a big-ass document detailing their requests. Abe responded by saying, "The security legislation will send the message that the Japan-US security alliance will function in a complete manner, and that will prevent conflicts from occurring. In other words, but this is a good thing." This wasn't the only flack Abe got that day. While giving his speech, he failed to mention Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles. These 3 principles were written in 1967 by Prime Minister Eisaku Sato. At that time, the US controlled Okinawa and they may or may not have had nuclear weapons stored there. Prime Minister Sato wanted Okinawa returned to Japan, but the Japanese people feared he would get nuclear weapons along with it. So he wrote Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles. Japan shall neither possess nor manufacture nuclear weapons, nor shall it permit their introduction into Japanese territory. Basically, non-production, non-possession, and non-introduction. These principles were adopted officially as a resolution in 1971, and every prime minister since has reaffirmed these principles. The best time to reaffirm these principles, by the way, would be on the 70th anniversary of an atomic bombing in front of the people who were actually hit with the bomb. Now, did Abe do it on purpose, or did he just forget? Who knows? But either way, people were upset. The next day, Abe said during a budget committee meeting, "It is a matter of course that Japan will maintain the 3 non-nuclear principles." It is a matter of course means it goes without saying. So this is kind of like when somebody says to their partner, "You know I love you, so why do I have to say it?" Even if someone knows you love them, you tell them anyway, because hearing it matters to them. And even though it goes without saying that Japan will adhere to its non-nuclear principles, Abe still needs to say it. Because hearing it from the mouth of the Prime Minister once a year probably matters a lot to a group of people who survived an atomic explosion. And that's all I got. Next story. Last week, a mysterious accident caused JR's Keihin Tohoku and Negishi lines to stop, trapping 350,000 commuters. Trains stopped and lights went out at 7 p.m. People on the trains were left sitting in the dark for like forever. People who wanted to take the train were unable to because, like I said, the trains were stopped, so they were stuck very far from home. Official reports say an aerial wire disconnection caused the power outage. Authorities have failed to officially name a culprit, but where traditional justice fails, and it always does, a seething, writhing, foaming, justice-seeking collective of judgmental internet vigilantes must step in. Release the netizens! Japanese Twitter users swiftly scoured Twitter, the most trustworthy source of undeniable facts, and found tweets made by a high school girl and a high school boy who claimed they caused the outage. How did they cut the power? With a simple duffel bag. Their names have been withheld from the media because Japanese law protects the identities of minors. You win this round, minors. But that won't stop us from giving them pseudonyms and reading their tweets as a visual novel. We've named the boy Simon and the girl Abigail. Thanks to Rocket News for translating these tweets. Please enjoy.
Simon Simon got crazy all of a sudden and threw my bag into the electrical wires. It got stuck and sparks came out and then it shut off, LOL. I was so flustered. I ran too much and got sweaty. I think I'm gonna kill Simon. Sorry to everyone whose train stopped because of it, LOL.
I didn't do it on purpose, LOL.
This is all Simon's fault. I wonder if he even knows what he did, LOL. Actually, me and Simon didn't do anything, LOL. That tweet was a lie. I don't know who thought it was real, but I guess I respect the power of internet otaku now.
I've gotten so many more followers. The power of otaku is really amazing. Uh-oh, LOL, I got a call from the Nishihama High School principal today. I'm so popular, LOL. Ever since this morning, I've been getting non-stop calls from guidance counselors and the Board of Education, LOL. I hope I don't get expelled from Nishihama High School. That's the one thing I don't want to have happen.
The drama, the suspense, the lulls. Thankfully, everyone got home safe and sound as far as we know, though everyone was absolutely filled with rage. The netizens were angry, saying things like, "I can't forgive them," and "their lives are over," and blah blah, "I'm so angry," you know, internet stuff. Yes, the kids should learn to respect people's time and safety, and they should learn to be more responsible and not chuck bags into electrical wires. But I think one thing we can all take away from this situation is that it is pretty hilarious. Unless someone got hurt or died that we don't know about, that's not hilarious, but everything else is hilarious. Now over to James for our horrifying snack food minute.
One snack food company has started producing a novel variety of rice cracker, one made from ground-up giant isopods. What is a giant isopod, you may ask? Well, imagine a roly-poly pill bug crossed with a crab the size of your face. That is a giant isopod. These guys live at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, where they crawl around scavenging corpses and getting caught in fishermen's nets. That sounds like a fun Saturday night to me. Usually, fishermen just chuck them right back into the water, because who would want to eat one of them? Ugh. Well, apparently lots of people do. Several years ago, fisherman Kazutaka Hasegawa had an interview with a TV celebrity aboard his fishing boat. When he hauled up his catch, they saw an isopod and asked if it was edible. As it turns out, no one had ever tried to eat one before, probably because it looks like that. So they tried roasting one and discovered it tastes like crab. Who would have thought? Later, they had a food tasting event at a Yokohama aquarium, where their fried isopods got the attention of an advertising agency. What's more marketable than isopods? Nothing. One marketing guru thought people might like eating isopods more if they looked like crackers instead of alien face huggers. I don't know, maybe you want an alien face hugger all up on your face. And so, after some experiments with a local snack company, apparently grinding up a sea creature that eats rotten flesh makes a pretty gross smell, they got a winning formula and rolled out giant isopod snack crackers across the nation. Today, you can get isopod crackers at aquariums, tourist stores, and even Nico Nico Chokaigi, the Nico Nico fan event. So if you're in Japan and want to feast on the powdered remains of a deep-sea cockroach that eats rotting fish, you're in luck, my friend. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Have you seen any news that you'd like us to report on? Leave us a link down below in the comments, and we'll see if it lives up to our high journalistic standards. Tune in next week when we bring you more news that's old enough to feed isopods.